Alright guys, welcome to another 2004 Scape. This is day 16 and day 17.
And just like my daughter said, this is day 16 and day 17 progress vid for the 2004Scape series that I have on the channel. Welcome back guys. And yeah, she doesn't know very much about this game, but I asked her to do the intro for the video. At first she was a little shy, but she got it done. Alright, today for day 16, I knew for sure I wanted to go ahead and start knocking out range levels. We are going to start on level 1 chickens, just south of Felidor. And why chickens? Well, because they have a very low defense level. And because my range level is sitting at a 1, there's no way I'm going to go start on something like hobgoblins, right? With level 1 range, I think I would be standing there hitting zeros on zeros, and I didn't want that happening. So I went ahead and picked on level 1 chickens instead. And chickens are pretty much the monster that everyone starts training their range level on. If not chickens, for sure cows. But because there was 2 players already killing cows, I went ahead and started killing chickens instead. We only got my range level to 7 just before leaving chickens. I went ahead and started training on level 4 muggers from level 7 range to level 10. And then after this training spot, I went ahead and went to Felidor mines to train on level 14 scorpions. There's also a level 32 king scorpion here, but only one spawn. I don't really fight the king scorpion very much here, but the level 14 scorpions I do. There's really not much I could say about scorpions except that I got my range level from 10 to level 18. I guess if you were really a hardcore 2004Scape player and wanted to look at efficiency, bring a pickaxe, mine some iron ores if you have 15 mining, mine at the same time. It's not a bad idea actually. It's actually pretty efficient, I think. Kill him every time he spawns and then go back to mining, fill up your inventory, kill him again, right? That's something I think would be fun to do, to be honest. But, it's something that I'm not going to currently do for day 16, but we are going to get my range level to 18 just before I leave. I did start this grind off with 344 bronze arrows. I kind of forgot to show you guys that on recording, but yeah, we started this range grind with 344 bronze arrows. Alright, there is something though I want to quickly talk about my last video, my last progress video. I mentioned that I had plan B set for members. Plan B is basically get to fire giants and loot them, for the rune arrows and the chaos runes, and the rune skimmy would be the bonus there. And the other thing was 76 fishing. You guys know that I'm not a skiller, right? I've said this like 3 times now, but here's the thing. I really don't want to go into members with no actual plan. And that's why I went ahead and called it plan B, first of all. Fire giants is plan B. Sharks was plan B. But I think sharks is no longer plan B. It's actually plan A. Yes, plan A, guys, is to get my fishing level to 76 in members. So the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to start off with fishing lobsters, raw lobsters in Catherby, I think it's called. And we're going to bank the raw lobsters, obviously. We're going to use these raw lobsters towards cooking levels and hopefully get close to 80 cooking, so this way I could cook my own sharks. But if that doesn't happen, that's okay too, because I can also trade my raw sharks for cooked ones. I think there will be players that will be cool enough to do that, have no problem trading their cooked sharks for raw sharks. So this way they can get more cooking XP out of it, right? And then I can sell those cooked sharks or something for GP. That is going to be my plan A, guys, for Members World. And I wanted to go ahead and quickly just straighten that out, because in my last progress video, I really didn't like how plan B was looking. I'm okay with fire giants, but I wasn't okay with sharks being part of plan B, because again, in Members World I want to have a moneymaker, a really good one too. I don't really want to just be stuck with bowstrings or mining rune essence, even though those are great moneymakers, right? They're great moneymakers, guys. They're great starter money making methods for new players, but I don't want to be stuck doing that all the time. So I think sharks is the route I'm going to take when Members is released. I'm going to grind out fishing as much as possible. I'm going to put combat on hold, and then we're going to get right to sharks. Now, you guys probably could tell from the thumbnail or even the title of the video, but yes, I did encounter my very first tree spirit, believe it or not, in 2004Scape. And yeah, it caught me off guard a little bit. I was in the middle of training my range level on Dark Wizards, as you guys can see, and it turns out the spirit tree does pop up for a random event when you're training your range. I wasn't aware of this, so yeah, she definitely caught me off guard. I protected her from melee as long as possible until my prayer ran out, and I wasn't hitting anything with range because my range level is very low here. I think I'm only at like 25 range at this point, so I went ahead and started kicking the tree spirit, and I really didn't want to run from this fight, guys, because the tree spirit does have a chance to drop the rune axe. I still have yet to get a rune axe in game, and the reason why I don't have it yet, guys, is because I'm not really training my wood cutting level, but I was still hoping for that drop, because if I got the rune axe drop on my very first kill, which I didn't, you guys could see now that I only got an uncut sapphire for my first drop, but just imagine if I got the rune axe for my first drop. You know, I think that would have been awesome to show on the progress video, but I went ahead and recorded it anyways and added it to the progress vid just so you guys can see my first fight with the tree spirit and also keep it in the history books, if you will. Alright, we are now upgrading the range armor to studded chaps and studded body. This does require 20 range, I think, and also I want to say 10 defense, but I think you need 20 defense as well to equip this. Here's an interesting thing that I found out recently on 2004Scape. There's no range shop in Ringmington. There's only the crafting shop and the general shop here, and there's no range shop whatsoever. That's why I have the 25k in my inventory. My plan was to go ahead and buy some iron arrows with this, but that didn't happen because there's no range shop there. I did make a couple of trips at Hobgoblins just before I moved on to my next training spot. My next training spot is actually in the maze here, the one that you encounter during the Dragon Slayer quest. I came here for the skeletons, of course, the level 22 skeletons. They can be found on the 3rd floor of this maze. I think it's actually the top floor actually. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and test the range XP per hour here. We're actually going to stop the timer at the 30-minute mark, and the reason being is because you can pretty much get an idea of what XP you will get every hour. Now I forgot to add the stopwatch on screen for you guys, but just trust me that I did stop at the 30-minute mark. We did end up receiving over 5k in range XP, 5,324 to be exact. You times this by 2 to get the hour. Yeah, you can receive up to 10k, almost 11k XP range per hour here at Skeletons. And at Hobgoblins it was pretty much the same too. I did calculate this on my own without recording. You can receive the same amount of XP too there. We did get another uncut diamond drop in game, guys. This is actually my 3rd uncut diamond drop in 2004Scape. Again, another thing to add to the history books. Now I did get my range level up from 26 I think to 37 training on Skeletons. We got my range level from 20 to 26 at Hobgoblins. Hopefully that didn't confuse you guys. Just know that to get to 37 range in game, it did take me over 3 hours to achieve. Now once I accomplished 37 range, I did have this idea to go and pick on the level 82 lesser demon this time with 37 range. I was thinking, I wonder if it would be possible to get a kill on the lesser demon with 37 range. And it is in fact possible to kill the lesser demon with 37 range. Oh my god, how many times have I said that now? But yeah, I wanted to go ahead and test my luck once more at lesser demons and get a rune med helm drop finally in 2004Scape. Unfortunately, it's still not happening for me, guys. I'm going to make it a mission, guys, to get the rune med helm drop before members is out. And the way I'm going to do that is through safe spotting the lesser demon using range. I just had this fun idea, you know, when I was here, and I didn't want to do it for this progress vid because killing 1000 lesser demons will take a while, and this actually would get my range level to 62, guys. I'm not really big into training my range level, but it's almost like skilling. You know, if I gotta get it done, I'll get it done. In this case, you know, getting the black d'hide armor is the main goal here, but I really don't see myself accomplishing this by members. I can definitely see myself getting 40 plus range, maybe close to 50 range, but that's about it. When members is out, what's most likely going to happen for me, guys, is that I'm going to get 50 range when members is out. I'm going to buy the blue d'hide armor, rock that for a little bit until I get 60 plus range, and then I'll buy the red d'hide armor and rock that until 70 range, and then get the black d'hide armor finally. So I could definitely see me taking that route when it comes to training my range level. You guys already know plan A, get my fishing level to 76. You guys know plan B, get to fire giants. Plan C would be 70 range. And what about questing though? Some of you might ask. We're definitely going to get questing done. The quest that I have in mind is definitely Lost City like everyone else. The Heroes quest because of the Dragon Battle Axe and the Dragon Mace. Actually, the Dragon Mace is going to be my weapon that I will be choosing to train my stats in, my melee stats. A lot of players will be using the Dragon Longsword, and yeah, it does provide better DPS apparently, that's what I heard at least. But the Dragon Mace too has a better attack speed than the Dragon Longsword. So that's probably something I will test out on my own and see if the Dragon Longsword in fact does provide the better DPS. DPS means dragon damage per second, just for those who don't know. But besides all of that, let's get back into this progress vid now. We did skip quite a bit of progress talking about all of that stuff, but because members is getting very close now, like we're a week away from it now, I wanted to go ahead and clear that stuff with the plan A, plan B stuff, and now we have plan C. We did get 82 combat with a strength level, I believe 66 strength is what got me to 82 combat. I also got a defense level of 71. We're going to keep my defense level higher than my strength and my attack, I think, because right now I am ranked, I think, 25 on the high scores in defense, and my long-term goal, guys, is to be one of the first 10 players in 2004Scape to achieve 99 defense. Right now, if I was to pull up the high scores, I'm actually behind. This is funny. I'm going to go ahead and screenshot this and add it to the video. I'm actually behind Hurley right now. Hurley is actually another YouTuber, guys, who streams 2004Scape, and he's a very good streamer. Shout out to Hurley. But yeah, 99 defense is going to be the long-term goal for my account. I do want to be the one of the first 10 players to achieve it. From the high scores, it looks like there's already 9 players with 80 plus defense. So yeah, we got to get up there, guys. Oh, I forgot to mention we did hit 500 plus total level. It's nice that my total level is going up because I was looking a little noobish with like the 300 plus 400 plus total level, but I think at 500 plus total level we're no longer looking like a noob too much. I mean, in combat levels we don't look like a noob, but with total levels we do. We're finished our trip at skeletons. However, it looks like we did get 68 strength, and we also got a fishing level, or a cooking level of 44, sorry. And no luck with the rune med helm drop. We did get a mithril chainbody, and right now I'm just currently showing you guys the amount of runes that I collected over time. The air runes were collected from skeletons, and the law runes were collected from skeletons as well, and a little bit of hill giants, but not very much. Chaos runes was straight from skeletons. None of these were dropped by any other monster but skeletons. I think I got maybe a couple of them from moss giants, but that's about it. And the nature runes were also from the dark wizards when I was killing them, and moss giants and hill giants too. So that's where I get my runes from. That's the only reason why I went ahead and mentioned all of that. Alright, we are on our way to moss giants finally. What I like to do is when I'm at skeletons, when I have a full inventory of lobsters ready to go, I will always check to see if moss giants are available or not. And if they're not, I will just go ahead and train on skeletons instead, because there's no way I'm going to fight over a world at moss giants. It is pretty hard to find an empty world sometimes, and when you do find an empty world, you will have a player come by and mention that, hey, you know, I just got back from the bank. I'm not really the type of player to crash someone like that, so if they let me know, hey, I just got back from the bank, whatever, I'll gladly give them their spot back and then just go back to skeletons. We got lucky this time. We were able to actually keep a world for more than an hour at moss giants. I managed to get my prayer XP up a little bit. Didn't get to 53 prayer, which I was hoping for on day 17, but it's okay. We'll get the prayer levels eventually, especially when members gets out. Once we make money through sharks and stuff, maybe I'll buy dragon bones, or maybe I'll go to dragons myself and get my own dragon bones and get my prayer level up. we'll see how it goes, guys. While at Moss Giants though, it looks like we did get a strength level of 69. Let's go. One more level and I will be 70 plus strength. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen on day 17. It's going to happen on day 18. And then I think I will get my attack level finally to 72. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching today. I do appreciate you guys dropping by to watch the progress vid again. I will see you guys all in my next progress vid, which will be on day 18 and day 19. We are going to be ending this progress vid strong with wall fire making.